Hey, welcome to Bargain Bikes. We got another one here. We got a Saunders e-bike. We're over here at Costco, and I just couldn't help myself. It kept catching my eye, so I walked over here, and we got Shimano parts, and we got throttles and gears and a bunch of exciting things. So I just wanted to check out the cables here. They look really nice. The front end looks amazing. The oversized tires are so delightful. I was just thinking, man, if you were out on a boardwalk or something with this thing, it's just built tough. I like the fact that you just pull this back here and then the bike folds in two. It is a heavy bike. It feels like it's 60 pounds plus. The pedals, I don't really like the fact that they're plastic, but they do fold up real nice. Chain looks good. Overall, the bike is just beautiful. Usually the white color isn't my favorite. But on this one, it looks pretty good. I just can't get over the tires. I just think they're just so amazing. The rear derailleur was a little bit of a disappointment. It's a $20 part, It's actually a Shimano Tourney derailleur. So 6 to 7 speed, So that was kind of a sad moment when I saw that on a $1,200 bike. It's $300 off right now. So still a solid bike though. I mean, it's got, easy to plug in, and, I think the battery's on the small side on this one too. After looking at it for a while and my knowledge of bikes, I just can't get past these plastic pedals too. I mean, it just looks so nice, but on the other hand, it does have a few weak spots on it. The battery seems a little undersized, especially for my height and weight. I'm a big guy. I've sat on this thing a few times. I'm going to sit on it again here in a minute. But, I just thought, initially it just looks really, really nice. And then after I go through it, I'm like, man, the battery's on the small side. And it's made for, like, a guy that's, like, 200 pounds, for, like, long distance biking. And, if I was just, this is a cruiser bike here. So, if I was on the boardwalk, I'm pushing 300 pounds. So it's like 6'5", 300 pounds, It's flat surface. I might be okay for a little while. But if I'm looking to really go out there and get a long trip in, I would need like a 500 watt or a 750 watt. Let's be real. This is the smallest one, but love the Shimano. I keep going back, but it does have that Tourney rear derailleur that's really like a $20 derailleur. I thought they would use something a little more sophisticated, maybe a little better quality. Even though it's a Shimano, I thought they would just do a little bit better on it and give us a little bit more for our money. But I guess they put that money in towards other things. Seat is adjustable. It's just a beautiful bike overall, though. If you were just getting into an e-bike, I think these are fun bikes. They're big and heavy, but it doesn't really matter as they move along great. They could make one feel real secure and safe. It's got a nice screen here that tells you your miles per hour and things. I do like the nice wide handlebars here. Some of them, they split the gears there, and then the handlebar is real short and narrow. But this one actually has real nice long, forks and handlebars. And like I said, I'm 6'5". I'm going to sit on this, and the brakes seem like they're not the best. I would upgrade the braking system. Definitely a bike that weighs 60 pounds plus another 300 pounds. That's 360 on the light end. And I would think it'd be harder to stop. So I definitely want to make sure I'd have better braking and things. I don't think the brakes on this are the best for what I would need it for. Easy folding and for storage, was I don't think it's going to be the easiest on that. If we're being honest, I think it'd be hard to get in a car and fold this thing in half. 60 pounds is kind of hard to maneuver. The 350 watt was on the low side, I thought, for my use. Does have a horn. I don't know if I would ever use the USB on it or anything. But, yeah. So I just wish it would have had, like, fenders on this bike. That would have been kind of cool. And last thing I want to say is the seat could be a little more comfortable. Sitting on this thing for a little bit, it definitely could be a little comfortable. But overall, if somebody's looking for an entry bike, this could be definitely something to look at for $1,200. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, and we appreciate it. Have a good day.